of who's going to own the stuff in the year 2000. I told you already that there are fewer than 50 firms that absolutely control telecommunications. AT&T being the top one. IBM, as you all know, is the giant in data processing. AT&T wants to get into data processing. That's the whole thing about this bill, to let AT&T get in the data processing business. Now, the Wall Street Journal says, oh boy, this bill passes, it's going to be two giants that clash head to head, and it's going to be a bloody battle for control of telephones, cable, and data processing. You can't sort them out anymore. They're all one piece. But I don't think that's going to be true, and a lot of good economists and a lot of Wall Street analysts don't think that's going to be true, because IBM is losing its share of the market very rapidly in the data processing field. And what would be better and easier than for Bell to spin off Ma Bell with $10 billion of assets, and they just get together with IBM and they just wipe out everybody else. And that's what they're after. And if the Congress lets the telephone company free to go into the cable business in the way that they seem to intend to, and the FCC has just had a major decision allowing a telephone company to go into cable in an area where they're competitive with a private cable company. If that happens, you know, they talk about the wired nation. Who has a wire in your house, in my house, in your office, in your church? Ma Bell does. And all they have to do is offer services through the wires that are now there. And the real problem, Joel Swerdlow, who watches this very carefully, says the real problem is that before the American people wake up to what's going on, the telephone company will control all of our communications. And if they don't, about 7 or 8 corporations who now have cable, broadcasting, newspapers, magazines, books, and various other means of communication will control it by the year 2000. So there's the answer to your question as to the way we're going. Now, it needn't happen that way, but if the Congress goes on blindly deregulating everything, the Federal Communications Commission staff, without any study whatsoever, without one iota of evidence as to why they made the recommendation, but only because the chairman told them to make that recommendation, I'm sure, has come out with a big paper saying, deregulate satellites. The first one that comes along, let them do whatever they please. Marketplace forces will take care of it. Every one of these bills that is before the Congress, everything the FCC is doing is to promote monopoly.